Okay, my phone. Is it my phone? Okay. Sorry, Charlie.
Let me know. Okay. And we are live. Yay! Welcome to Candid Conversations with Liz. This is a marriage and relationship talk show that airs live once in a month. And on this show, we bring together a diverse range of guests, both on site guests and virtual guests. And we do discuss various topics related to marriage and relationships. Our aim here is to help couples build stronger, sweeter, and healthier relationships by addressing common challenges that we face on a daily basis as couples. Viewers, you're not left out. You can also participate and ask questions. Just use the comment section, and we will always read out your questions and address them on the show live. So, whether you are married, whether you're engaged, whether you're single, or you're just there, just wondering what does a relationship mean or what does marriage mean, you're welcome. This is the best platform that you can be. Candid Conversations with Liz. All right? So, you're in the right platform to learn, to grow, and to thrive in your relationships. And with that, I hereby welcome you to the maiden edition of Candid Conversations with Liz. Yay! Drum roll.
Proud.
Yay! So you're welcome. Officially, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me. Um, I have guests on the show today, and these guests are so close to my heart. Like, I love them with every fiber in my whole body. Yes. So, they're going to be discussing here with me on a very important issue plaguing marriages and relationships today. And the title is, of course, Myths, Relationship and Marriage Myths. And I have three lovely people in the house today. Please, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Well, good to be here. My name is Akobi Oluwatobi.
Okay.
I'm an architect and also I'm a musician. And thank God for how life has spanned. I'm married.
Good.
This is the third year of my marriage, and it has its ups and downs, but
Of
we've been
course.
able to rock it till this point.
So you're rocking it.
you will still rocking it.
Interesting. You're welcome.
Thank you
Good
so
to have
much.
you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
In one word, what would you say marriage is? What adjective can you use to qualify the marriage that's
Marriage.
your own peculiar
As
to
in my
you?
own
Yes.
peculiar marriage is beyond its contract terms. People think marriage is like a contract. I have a role to play. When I play my role, that is all done.
Okay.
You get. But marriage is something that is an 100% thing.
Okay.
You have to be into it.
Okay.
All
So more
through.
like both parties giving in 100%.
100%.
Oh, great.
100%. So
Sweet.
it's an 100% commitment
Okay.
to the end, and it's something really worth,
Okay.
it.
Glad to hear that.
Thank
So
you
I'll be
so
moving
much.
on to our next guest. Amaka, please, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you for having me. My name is Amaka Udznowo. I am very excited to be here. I am a Christian family strategist. I am excited about helping families um, build themselves into institutions that have fruits into eternity. I am also married. I've been married for 12 years and I'm
Wow.
blessed with 3 of
Nice. So same question applies to you. What would you say in maybe a word? What can you say marriage is to you?
Marriage is purpose. Marriage is
Purpose.
purpose.
Great. I like that. Nice. Okay, so can we have the next person, Bumi? Please introduce yourself. Yeah, Bumi.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I hope you can hear me.
Yes,
Can you
Yes,
hear
loud and
me?
clear.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay, so hi, everyone. My name is Bumi Okeshola. I'm a social development practitioner, a public speaker. I'm married, of course, with three children.
Wow.
Um,
Like peculiar to you now. Beautiful, right?
Beautiful. A lot of work. A lot of
Yeah,
work, but
Yeah.
yeah,
beautiful.
Okay, great,
yeah.
great, sweet, sweet. I love the answers I'm getting.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we're going right into the discussion of the day. But before we do that, I sampled opinions. I had to go out and ask people questions about certain myths about marriage, relationships, and they had some really interesting things to say.
That's
Let me
nice.
just put that up before we go into the conversation of the day.
So we'll
We'll
be
be right
right
back.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
Yes. Okay, so one, my time. My husband can wake me up at 2 a.m. for sex. But it is marriage. I have to do it. Did you say 2 a.m.? Yeah. Okay, second is I love to talk, and my husband does not like to talk. So it's been kind of difficult trying to adjust to that system, but we make it work. We talk sometimes. I've learned to keep quiet. So that's what marriage is all about. Compromise, make adjustments, and keep making adjustments.
Okay, sorry about the little mix-up, technical issues. So, but we will still bring it up. I wanted us to have that video before the main conversation starts, but we can start, and then once I get a prompt that it's ready to be aired, I'll let you know. Okay, so back to our conversation. Um, okay, let me start with you since you're right here beside me.
Yeah.
You know, we all get into marriage or relationships with certain beliefs and myths about belief systems that we've created. Could be from maybe our background, the way we grew up, the things we heard
Yeah.
about marriage, about relationships, and the likes. Were there things you heard, myths you had growing up about relationships that played out in your marriage? How many years are you married now?
That's three.
3 years. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's still pretty much
On
new.
new,
Yes,
like
yes.
newbie.
Yes. So, did you have any myth popping up like early years or maybe during the relationship or early years in marriage?
Yes, there are a couple of some, and like, let me, like you said, meat comes from, how your growing system, your
Yes,
upbringing,
yes,
what
yes.
has been visual to you, and all that. And so long those things are practiced, that doesn't mean they are proven to be true.
True.
You get, like, for me, I grew up with my dad. asking my mom to do some certain things.
Okay.
So I felt that a woman should always bring your list, do this, do that.
Really?
Everything must be by the books,
Oh wow.
like that. So the first time I wanted to go to market with my wife, I said, "Yeah, bring your list, bring all these things,
Okay.
write all this." Like, hey, come on, you can't be ordering me. You can't be ordering me around like that. Let me go to the market. So I have to, that was a struggle at the start. So I have to now come down to her level to really understand, okay, how does she
Boy, it must have
want
put you
to.
off.
No, it put me off really greatly, on a great
Okay.
deal. It put me off. You get. The second one is the food,
Okay.
trying to lay the table and all that.
Oh, really?
Like,
As
table
per
must be,
traditional man.
yes, now,
Okay.
But, the first 2 years of our marriage, we weren't together.
Oh yes, you
We
did.
weren't
Okay, I
together.
know
So
about that.
distance really a lot of, play a lot of factor into it. You get, but we just have to adjust.
Okay.
So, and there are quite more.
Okay.
There are quite more. Maybe as we go,
All
we'll
right, all
keep.
right.
But there are some, it's fun.
He's a traditional man, by the way. Like the table has to be laid in a certain kind of way, Bring your list.
Yes,
I
bring
love
your
Soja.
list.
We're going to the
Yes,
market.
yes. Let me
Let
know
me vet.
Let me vet it. Let me see how it is.
Wow.
This thing I will strike it
Really?
out. It's not.
Are
It's
you
not
for real?
important. It's not important.
And I bet you are the type that will tell her how your fish should be made, should be grilled and everything.
The
Well done,
salting
sir.
and all that.
Well done,
So,
sir. Please, can we hear from Amaka, please? Were there myths that you had to deal with early stage in marriage?
Okay, yes, there were a few. Um, so I think our first 6 months of marriage, there was this thing about um, don't make sure you have a source of income so that your voice is heard
Oh
in
yes.
your marriage. It was around the fact that you do not deserve to be respected in your home. um, your husband doesn't have to listen to you. You are a second class citizen in your family as long as you don't have an income. And the other side of it was if you are bringing in an income and you are partnering in the family's financial responsibilities, then you have a right to say, no, things should not be done this way. My money is inside it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it was a bit dramatic. Um,
Wow.
and it was dramatic for me because I have drama. My husband is super calm. And so he used to watch like, okay, where is this coming from? Fortunately, it wasn't a fight. Thank God,
Okay.
obviously, it wasn't
no,
a fight. There was
no.
this
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so one, my
it
time.
was
My husband can wake me up at 2
it
a.m.
was
for sex.
interesting. I think
Wow.
that was
Wait,
like a
but
major myth I
it
had to
is
dispel.
marriage.
Oh
I
great.
have to
Thank God
do
you were able to overcome that. And you did that
it. Okay,
early
second
in marriage,
is
right?
I love to
Yes,
talk,
yes. By
and my
like the first
husband
6 months, we
does
are
not
Oh
like to talk.
great,
So
great,
it's
great.
been kind of
All right. Thank
difficult
God.
trying
Thank
to
God you were able
adjust to
to
that system,
overcome
but
that.
we make it
All
work.
right.
We talk sometimes.
So
I've learned to keep quiet. So
Bumi,
that's what marriage is all about.
can we have
Oh
you?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so we're talking about myths, right? My own myths when I got
Yes.
married.
Yes.
Okay, so so growing up, I read a lot of novels. You know
Oh,
those romance novels.
Yeah.
Miss
Like
and
I
Booms.
read that
Oh my God.
the knight in shining
Oh Lord.
Yes.
it will satisfy everything, it will provide everything. You don't need to even say it, it just knows. You understand?
Yes.
That was the mentality I brought into marriage. So got married. I was there were things I was expecting from my husband. There was just this mindset that my husband was supposed to make me happy. So I'm married and you're supposed to make me happy. So please get to work and what you're supposed to be doing. And then the day it really dawned on me was saying, okay, guys, it's not my responsibility to make you happy, to make you happy. We are in this together. It's not my
Wow.
responsibility to make you
Mm.
happy in this home. And it dawned on me.
Hmm.
And that's the mindset I had, that the guy does most of the things. He has to make his woman happy. But I wasn't getting that.
Sorry, girlfriend.
So it was
It doesn't work
took me
that
time
way.
to deal with it. I can't even lie. It took me a lot of time to deal with it and come to a point where I
Hmm.
realized that my happiness in marriage lies in my own hands, not in my husband's
Hmm.
hands.
Wow.
Yes,
So that was one major turn for me, really.
and I feel like a lot of, probably 99% of ladies go through this particular one of wanting to see one perfect gentleman sent from heaven
Hmm.
that
Sent
will
from
just come
heaven.
and sweep you off your feet, in the morning, you're getting breakfast in bed, and he's whisking you off to Hawaii and Seychelles
And to the place that you don't know.
and another place that you don't know eventually. you know but I think it's just for us to know that these are myths, and no two relationships are the same. And you mentioned something about the novels you read, because I also read all those Mills and Boom. Of course,
Yeah.
my parents did not know I was reading them. I'm sorry.
Yes. M and B.
Yes, of course they did not know, but we had all those
People know a lot.
and I used to wonder then, when I was getting married, I came with this kind, okay, once we just come back from work, we cannot wait, clear table. If it's on top of cooker, you
Ah.
clear whatever is on the cooker. Sha don't make sure the cooker is not on,
It's
please.
not on, no.
And
To avoid
even
story
they used
that
to do it
touch.
in movies. You just see them tearing at each other, taking off their
Yeah.
shirts, I'm like, so this thing is like this. I was waiting for it after I got married and it never happened. And I'm like, did I make a mistake?
God.
I'm like, this man now, wow.
Oh, sorry,
If you are
So
attracted to
wait
me
now.
at least.
Somebody that is coming from
so
sight.
your own be.
He's
And
yes,
also,
now he's coming from sight. You expect him to just grrrr.
at least let us relive those moments that we have imagined. You had some imaginations. You came in with, like, things had to be like that. And then I got my husband's son was even very funny. I just did not understand why somebody would be combining food the way my husband combines food.
Wow.
I really did not understand. My husband could combine, Jesus is Lord. My husband can combine yam and his best food is yam, by the way, and egusi. Yam and if you give me white soup, as in
Yam
just
and
the
if
weirdest things.
it's
Okay, no,
yam
that
and
looks like
egusi,
pounded yam. No,
but it's
no.
just
Let me
crunching
let me
it.
pick
It's
something
just
else. Maybe beans and egusi. Let me say
beans and egusi or beans and okra.
No, he doesn't take okra. He doesn't like okra, so I won't call okra. But he could just combine. He could take gari and biscuits.
That's
those
a
kind of
boarding school
combinations.
kind
And
of
I'm
gari
like,
and biscuit is
at
boarding
first I
school
was
kind
like,
of.
guy, pity your tummy now. What kind of food? I've made
Going
good
on
food.
here.
Do you understand? Like,
Yeah.
eat correct food now. I'm like, this one is just ipanu. Ipanu, by the way, is just a snack.
A snack.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, this one snack. Ogasa. Okay, what have I gotten myself into like this? And but I'm glad to inform you that I have been initiated. So right now, whatever he's combining,
You can't beat
You are combining it.
I cannot help myself. You cannot beat them.
Join
Join them. So I've decided to join my husband. If he's eating it and there's nothing wrong with him, I will eat it too. And
yeah.
thank God, so far, nothing is wrong with me. I'm very fine, as you can see. I'm telling you. Okay, so there's this myth about marriage completes you. Like, once you get married, you are complete. Like, nothing can touch you anymore. Like, now me get my husband, now me get my wife. Like, I'm complete. What do you have to say about that? Okay, let's start with Bumi. Bumi, do you want to, or Amaka, do you want to say something first? Do you want to have a go?
believe in marriage. I'm passionate about marriage, but the idolatry we have going on as Christians, no. The only person that can complete you is God. What you and your husband do not complete each other is complement each other. So that is why, you know how the Bible says, one will chase 80,000 and two will chase 10,000. It did not say half.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
get? Do not say one
Yeah.
side. We are not looking for another human being cannot fill in the gaps in your soul. Because usually when they say complete, it's really the soul thing, your emotions mainly, or your finances or something. No other human being can fill in your soul gaps. Those are spaces that only God can do, and
Yeah.
that you can do yourself through self-development and self-awareness. And so when you are a complete person, you're already complete in Christ. Okay, he has given you everything you need for life and godliness. You now bring your completeness and your husband's completeness, and then or your spouse's completeness, and then you complement each other. So how I look, I am complete in myself, but when we come together, it's kaboom. Like we are catalyzing the
Kaboom. I love that word.
Kaboom. Bam.
Kaboom, like it explodes. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So, what about when they tell you follow your heart? Like somebody is about to go into a relationship, and those butterflies are there, or probably not there yet, and they're trying to seek advice, and they tell them follow your heart, your instincts, your heart will not deceive you. Follow your heart. What do you think about that, Bumi? Can I hear your thoughts? Is Bumi here? Oh, okay. Bumi is not here. Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear what you have to say.
Your heart. One of the things with relationships, that one of the things you have to guard most is your heart, because that is where your emotions sit.
Yeah.
There can be there can be some pointers to it, like, first of all, the attraction. Attraction has a way of, clouding you sometimes. Then when the attraction is mixed with emotions, it becomes a blinding of all. But there are some pointers you have to open up. You have to look at some red flags, some things that are not proper. Sometimes it might be use of words.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the way the person talks to you,
Okay.
the way the person treats the other person.
Okay.
The way the person treats the other person. From little things, you'll be able to decipher. You'll be able to know that whether the person is truly for you, so that you don't end up, in a wrong, relationship, or you manage it through.
Okay.
You get, and what those I used to say, marriage is like, as a relationship, is a foretaste of what you want to enjoy for life.
True.
Is a foretaste.
Very true.
It's just like you are trying to start a meal,
Yeah.
and they give you a starter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that prepares the mind. So if something is bitter, you say, no, it's the you can't go with it, and yet you still, let me just
Taste it.
taste it.
Try
Let me just
manage
try
it.
and manage it.
Okay.
You get, so at the end, those butterflies,
They will disappear now. The truth is, so many times people follow their hearts, and their heart take them to where they no one go,
yeah.
where they don't know, and then they come back, they retrace their steps, and start regretting and crying. So please, it's not for this kind of one.
No.
Bumi, do you have something to say? Or Amaka, do you want to say something about? Do you want
Yeah,
to?
I saw a tweet recently, and it said, "Don't follow your heart too. The heart of man is desperately wicked." God said your heart is wicked.
Which is very true. Which is very, very true.
True.
It's really
Sometimes I feel like, let me just add to that. Sometimes I feel like even external influences can even also affect what you think about a relationship. Do you understand? And then sometimes environment, sometimes what the people around you are saying about that particular person. And that's
Person,
why
yeah.
it's really important that you check well and give it time so that it's not just because somebody people said, oh, he's fine or he's nice or it's this guy is really cool, he's all that and handsome, he
Yeah.
gives,
Yeah.
it takes you for the right reasons and not just because of the preferities
Yes,
that people
and
say
you
is
and you
good.
mentioned something just now about what people have to say. So, which leads me to another myth of don't allow third party into your relationship or marriage.
Mm, that one day.
That one day. What do you
That
think?
one day.
Because it feels like once a third party comes in, it's everything just begins to fall apart. And please, viewers, um, yes, I don't want to forget you guys are actually watching us right now.
Yeah.
If
Thank
you
you.
have anything to say, you can use the comment section. If you have questions
Questions?
for
Yeah.
us, please engage us through the comment section. Okay, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you and we don't take your presence for granted. Please. Okay, so back to our conversation. So, what do you think about third party in your relationship?
Well, me, I'm just starting. So,
It's just starting.
it's 3 years.
Okay.
It's 3 years. For me, I'm
Yes, so
very.
we did though.
That
I'm
means
for me. Let me be sincere. I'm very, very skeptic of third party because there's this sense of pride, that I should be able to handle this thing without anybody.
what if there's an issue that you cannot handle with your spouse?
Well,
We don't pray for such to
we
come,
don't pray for such.
but sometimes, yeah, I've heard of situations where people don't want to involve others in their business,
Yeah.
and before you know it, they're falling apart.
Yeah, but now the person in the third party is the question. Are they persons you trust to open up to?
Now that's
Because there's the issue of confidence.
Yes. That's
Because when you have something, locked up in a box and you think it's safe, and you start, hearing it seeping out, and you're just like, where did this person get this? The trust fade, and the situation, you will not be able to trust the person. You just want to guide in yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So another thing is that people will not also be able to deal with third parties because of trust issues. Maybe right from their growing up and upbringing and all. So for me, it's about the person, the third party itself. Are they worthy of confidence?
Oh, yes.
Are they worthy of confiding your issues with? Not just confiding. Do they have ready solutions?
Okay, so they may not really have ready solutions.
Yeah.
Because I've seen cases where people say going for counseling, where couples are going for counseling and they are hiding it because they feel like it's a stigma. But I think for me, I feel like it shows that you want your relationship to work.
Yeah.
Counseling to me should be something you should even do, even without having issues,
Yeah.
But people, once you say we're going for counseling, it just feels like, your marriage is on the rock. So, yeah, these ones are going for counseling. It be like, say, Kasala don't
Kasala don't bust.
what they watch.
Baba don't draw something outside.
People like to hear negatives more than positives.
I think it's our system.
Amaka, go for it.
Amaka,
Okay,
please.
yeah.
I want to add something. No, go ahead.
Amaka, please, we can hear you. Yeah, you can
Go
go.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I wanted to say that it comes down to our culture. We have
Yes.
exactly
Exactly.
to spoil.
Yeah.
You have to spoil first.
So it has.
That's
But why?
Yeah.
a
Thank you.
Even if you have a job and everything is okay in your job, apply for other jobs. See what the market is like. See how you're upskilling. See the things you need to do. It applies to every area of our lives. If you are not improving, you are stagnating. If you are stagnating, you are
Very
decaying.
true.
Yes.
Okay. And the Bible says, in the multiple of counsel,
Counsel,
there
there
is
is safety.
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 now. I
Exactly.
also feel
Exactly.
it is not everybody that you go and tell your matter to, because you will get in trouble. But you can test people, test their heart. So maybe you see something really light. Okay, what is their response? Are they on God's side? Are they on the side of marriage? Somebody that comes, for example, the people that maybe they have trauma, and so it is hide your finances from your spouse. All men are scum. Every man will do what he likes, to be careful. Do you get? When you build your house, don't let your husband know. Those kind of people,
Yes.
Yes.
there's
Yes.
nothing they're going to say that would side with your husband, not because they are bad, but because there's a collective trauma that we have in our culture. Even if
Yeah.
you don't do it, you saw it on social. And I'll say a Christian licensed psychologist. I would say your pastor, if your pastor, when you hear from your pastor, aligns with your view of marriage, I would say have a close knit circle. Not even necessarily in fact, preferably not your parents and your family, because your parents and your family love you. They
Yeah,
will
Yeah,
help
they will,
you.
bias.
Your
yes,
father
that bias will be there.
and I know they would deal with it. So preparing on your friends and your family, but there always has to be somebody that is in your back, and somebody that can say, "Hey, have sense," and somebody that your spouse needs to be able to call and say, "This." So there's somebody you need to be able to call and say, "This person has issues. Can you like talk to us or come into the matter?"
Oh, thank you. Bumi, has she said what was on
Okay.
your mind? Or
Yeah. Yeah, let me just add to that. So the question is really, who is the third party we are
Yeah.
bringing in? Really, I feel like that's the question we should be asking.
okay.
And in this part of the world where there is a lot of, when it comes to issues like this, issues around marriage, relationships, sensitive issues, there is a lot
Yeah.
of silence. People don't want to talk about it. You don't want to wash your dirty linen in public. Right
Probably.
from when you're young, you started hearing it. You don't bring third party into this matter. If not, the home will
Yes.
just scatter. You don't know what they're
Yes.
thinking. So that's why people going for counseling, you're already in your head, you're thinking, hey, let people not say. So there's a lot of people, what will people say? What will people think that we have grown up with? And I believe that that's really the issue. So who is your third party? Does the person's belief even align with your own
Your
Yes.
belief?
own
And
belief.
I
Yeah.
believe, like Amaka said, you start testing. So there are people I know that when I have situations and by the time I am done having that conversation, I may have sense. If I didn't have sense before, the
Ah,
sense will just come knocking into my head straight up.
it will
So
enter.
it's not
Yeah.
and then you don't wait until you go by budget. You don't wait for every sorry.
Yeah.
You don't wait for everything to spoil. You don't wait for everything to spoil. We're not saying everybody,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
there
Yeah.
has to be that person. There has to be those people you understand that you can actually, just talk
Yeah.
with.
Commit to.
Okay.
Get
So
it done.
some comments are coming in. Tumi Adepoju says everyone should have a marriage mentor, which is very, very key. Very key. You have mentors, financial mentor,
Yeah.
business, you have mentor,
Business.
you have
Yeah. For every there's a coach for every field.
yes. So even for your marriage, it's that important to have a mentor for your marriage as well. Okay, so Neng 001 Neng says, can happily married couple go for counseling? Oh yes. Oh yes. It makes it even better.
Yeah.
It makes it even better. Please go for
Yeah.
counseling. There's no stigma
I think
attached to
it also helps for reevaluation.
Yes. Yes.
It helps for reevaluate. You evaluate. I think I was talking with somebody I have as a mentor, somebody I also confide in. She told me, she said, it's good that you reevaluate your process as it goes on.
Yeah.
So that you'll be able to sieve out the things that are not working, and you'll be able to, improve on the things that are working.
Yeah.
And in marriage, as we talk about conflict and some other things, they keep coming. So how you solve, you don't use one solution to meet the other.
Yeah.
Everyone has, so reevaluation really helps. So I
Yeah.
think that's way.
So Kolademiwa says, having a third party infiltrating into your marital affair and having someone you're accountable to are different. Which is very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I agree.
Yes,
100%.
yes.
Judith Adejo says there should be at least one person both couples should look up to and can confide in. Very true. People don't really need to know you are going for counseling.
That silence.
You need to look up to somebody.
Yeah.
Right? You need to.
But yes.
Silence and let people not just know.
Yeah.
Let people not just know. I feel like that has broken a lot of homes, a lot of marriages, a lot of relationships.
Okay, but in this case, she's saying go for the counseling, but you don't necessarily have to tell people. Of course, you shouldn't be telling people that you're going for counseling.
Yeah.
Let them, if they want to suspect,
You don't need to
let them
tell
suspect.
people, but
Sorry. Okay, sorry, I lost you for a bit.
I think that you don't need to tell people, but
No.
it helps people to be courageous.
Yes.
That, oh, you have to wait for counseling. How is it? Like if we have more people actually showing up saying, I am doing this thing, it gives other people
Yes.
Yeah,
To be
courage
able
to open
go,
up.
right?
Yeah.
To be able to
people
go.
don't have to know. Yeah. But if you are willing to be a light in that area,
You can actually. Okay. So there's also this one that says the woman should cook, clean the house, go to the market, do everything. You are the woman. I am the man.
And
I'll
then-
provide. My woman doesn't even need to work. I'm capable. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of the children. Everything is on me. I am the man of the house. Now, Toby, what do you have to say about that?
Well, culturally,
Yes.
that is what is applicable to our upbringing.
Okay.
We see our fathers go out. You see they are hustling. I
But
don't.
my mother used to hustle from when I
Wait.
was a child.
That instinct to provide
Yes.
is on a man.
Okay.
And if he's not doing that, he will always feel short. So instead of, their responsibilities to me to prove himself worthy of that status, he has to provide. I think when I was growing up, anytime I wake up, or maybe on Saturday morning or Friday, I see Crest bottle. I know that my dad has come back because he was working in Lagos, coming down to Ibadan. I have this mind that my dad goes to work, like that. And I know that he's bringing something to the table. But however, times are changing.
Yeah.
Everybody's upbringing is different. You get? There are some guys that grow up in a house that they don't lift a finger. So you can't expect them to just
Yes, you see
come into
some men who just I don't know.
But now, one of the things that makes me to, by the grace of God, to to come to that level is the fact that we had, some family issues
Okay.
where we have to stay out of our house.
Oh, good.
And my mom was pregnant during that period. I
Oh,
was in
wow.
GS2 then. So my dad is not around. My dad has not always been around. So my mom, I saw the way she struggled and all that. So I have to just stay by her. How do you cook this? How do you do this? So I tend to pick
No wonder you like
something.
food.
Forget.
Ah, I
So
see
I
where it
tend
comes from.
to, I know I tend to pick,
Okay.
I tend to pick something. So that, just being a help,
Okay.
you know, comes to my instinct. So I just, build up that aspect. Not necessarily is something I will do, but it's just for me to prepare in time. Because I used to look, okay, what if my wife is pregnant and she's not doing any, she's not able to do some things that I will want. I should be able to, do that for us.
Yeah.
So is in this present age is not so is something that it will be changing, but it's slowly. And I
Okay.
enjoy every man or every guy out there to really seek, means to be a help. You say a woman is a help meet fit, but you yourself, you are a help too. It's like you're helping your help meet at the right
Oh, yeah, that makes
point.
sense.
You
That
get?
makes sense. Help
Yeah.
meeting.
Help
Oh my
meeting
God, Rema.
together. You get? So that's
Yes.
something. There's this book I also read about Proverb 31 man.
Man, not
Yes,
woman.
not woman.
Okay.
And it's really shaping my idea of, like, going out there, being a help. So it's something that is an instinct for every man to provide.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is an instinct for them to stay at that level.
Okay.
But situations can also, be a factor to bring them down to, help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with you. Do you agree with him? Do you agree with him? Bumi and Amaka.
Yes,
Okay.
but I'm also going to say that, well, we need to know the difference between cultural gender roles and biblical gender roles. And it's also persisting in the culture. Let me give an example. Our parents' generation, our grandparents and great grandparents as Africans, while the women typically had an extra source of income. Either they would farm, they would sell it, or they would water. They
Yeah.
always did something. Or they might not have whatever, but like a husband had a farm. His wife and children will work along the way. This was a family business. There was hardly a time culturally to in recent times where the women were expected to just stay in the house and take care of the children and culture in every part of the world. The second thing I'm going to mention is even when you started saying, okay, women should stay at home, take care of the children, it's not really in isolation. There were course when she was getting married, the way her when she was growing, her mother was there, her mother-in-law, and they grew up in multi-generational families. For
Yeah.
one woman was
Yes.
expected to carry everything for you every day. Even the husband wasn't expected to do everything by himself. Now, biblically, the Bible says well, the man should pretend the man should is in charge of the spiritual aspect of it. So
Yeah.
making sure that the children are grounded in the word. All of that. Now, culturally, it's a woman that does that. Do you see? So I think we need to come
Yeah.
back to the couple. What do you want? What do you believe in based on the Bible? The Bible says every wise woman goes at home. What next to nurture your family, to give your family the best of who you are. And in case that you sit down as a couple and plan this thing, it's not, you cannot run our lives according to cultural and traditional, even religious stereotypes. What are the Bible mandated and how is that interpreted? How are the principles in our family?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's move ahead to this one. Intimacy and sex. Are they the same? Because what I see these days is I want to get intimate with you. And that's a guy telling a girl, I want to have sex with you. What is intimacy? And what is sex? Are they the same or they're different? Bumi, do you want to answer that?
Sorry, sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you go over the question again?
Okay, so I was saying intimacy and sex have been termed to be the same thing by society. But what do you think? Do you think they are the same thing? Intimacy. When a guy says, I want to get intimate with you, these days it's termed to be, I want to have sex with you. So is it the same thing as sex?
Okay, so I think it's more like Oyibo. It's the use of
Yeah.
English. And a lot of times we get to meet up. It's the use of English. Now, you both was like this. No, we are all.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me? I hope you can
Yes.
still hear me.
Sure, you go ahead.
Okay. You
Yeah,
hear
go
me?
ahead.
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear you.
yes,
You can
yes.
hear me.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay. So I feel like we use the word interchangeably. Okay, we use the word we use interchangeably a lot of times, but
Okay. You're breaking.
okay, I think my network is sounding
Yes,
somehow.
a
I
bit.
really am not sure.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. Just get your network together. Try get it together. Let's
Okay.
okay. Okay, so for me, I feel like intimacy is me and my husband getting to know each other better. Just lying there, enjoying each
Enjoying the
other's
moment.
company,
Yes, the moment.
enjoying the moment. It
Yeah.
could be like a preparation for the main thing.
Yes, for the main.
I know you'll be very interested in that one. Okay,
No,
wait, let
no,
me
now
land
wait.
first. It could be like a preparation,
No,
holding hands, strolling, just talking,
no.
heart-to-heart conversations, helping each other out, like bringing a cup of coffee, tea, while you're watching a movie, popping corn, all
All
of those
this.
kind of things. Get intimate with your
They got
spouse.
you.
You dey
No,
touch
no,
am.
no.
You dey touch am. Toby will popcorn today
The
in his
thing.
house. You will see.
No,
I'll ask your wife. I'm sure he will give her a cup of tea this evening when she's watching a movie. That just endears you to your wife. It just makes you guys cozy together, but not necessarily sex. Sex is sex. Intimacy is intimacy. It's getting close to each other. What are the things that bring you close? Do you understand?
I love it.
no.
Did you get?
I
Yeah.
really do because I love it. I love when you said what brings you together. There are several types of intimacy. Intimacy is
Yeah.
not limited to physical intimacy or sexual
Sexual
intimacy.
intimacy. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody defines intimacy as intimacy. I don't know who, but I heard it once and I like
Yes,
it.
yes. Intimacy.
How well
Into
Me,
me.
see.
Oh, great. That's beautiful.
As in, into my space.
How
Oh,
are we
See.
wow.
connecting emotionally? How are we connecting mentally? How are we connecting even
Connection
spiritually?
generally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spiritual intimacy. Yeah.
And yeah, sexual intimacy is really important
It is.
and it's a vital part of marriage. But you can't limit your marriage. It's like maybe 25%, right? You can't limit your experience of intimacy to yourself.
But why is it that once you, I'm talking from a woman's point of view, a woman's perspective now. Once you just want to cuddle,
Ah.
you just want to hold hands,
Kọ́dún ò rán o.
you just want OMG. It's a cordless situation.
It's a cordless situation.
Okay.
See, for us, from the man's perspective, we just want to. You get.
Please do that again.
You get. Just like there was for us, just want to
devour.
That
God.
Trying to build that, that word intimacy is overly for us as men. We have to, you get.
Just
grab and go. And
must it always be that? Like, no, but seriously, you guys need to understand a woman. Like, there are so many times a woman just wants to cuddle, just wants to be with you. No, nothing attached. It doesn't have to lead.
Sure. There are those times, when you can. For those times,
with you people, hardly. Why?
No, for not that us as men, we can't reason, we can't have some moment with you, but if it's just me and you, and we know the certificate is there. It's carried on.
Certificate.
You get. Yes, now it's certified.
And then they'll tell you.
But when it's just you are not yet married and you are just me and my wife, there were boundaries we set.
Of course.
You have to set those boundaries because from the instinct of the man, he wants to divorce. He just wants to have his way. And after that, just like Yoruba people will say, you don't want to just shake his leg. When you shake his leg, you just go.
Just shake leg.
I think you get just shake leg and go.
Okay.
So, and that's why you see that a lot of people that are in relationship, you get it. It's hard. They need to take time to build that intellectual intimacy. I think sharing one another. I think for me and my wife, there was a day we were in the car. We were not married. We were in the car, and we had a lot of talk. For her, even up till now, she said, "I used to remember that day that we talked." That thing.
And that's something that is
up to date, she will just still go back to it. Can't we just go out and just have that?
Put it. I don't know why you've not done it again. Like if it is important to her, you should actually find time.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have to find the time
because I realize that people dating these days, it feels like. In fact, I ask questions like, "What do you guys do really in courtship?"
Yeah.
What do you guys do? Because I mean, you don't know each other. It's just about the going out.
We eat ice cream.
Eating, going for dates.
Shawarma.
And watching movies. And going to maybe parties together,
Yeah, you
just talk.
Yeah, you also have to talk about the life that will be. You get, because that's where you will know whether that's where you have to deal with a lot of conflict in mindset.
That's how you even know what this person believes in. That's how you will know the kind of wife he's expecting you to be.
Yeah, he's expecting you to be.
Yes.
There are some things, and it will help you to adjust.
Be that kind of wife. At that point, you tell yourself, German, it's not me you're looking for. Let me dodge
and if you know that the person is also worthwhile, if you know that the person is also worth it, and you privy to knowing all those things, there's a way you can also be flexible.
Yeah.
On your end, to really maybe it's just this thing. Okay, I beg.
Okay. Wow. Our time it's supposed to be an hour, and our time is fast spent. Let me just
I think another one we really need to talk about is this concept of you don't have to go. Don't go to bed angry.
Very important.
You get, because I think I need to share that. You know, my uncle is a reverend. So he say, before you sleep, make sure you trash all issues, so that when you wake up as if nothing happened and you still continue with your life.
There's a pastor of mine that says something like rooftop ministry, and then somebody once mentioned something that a happy home is when the bed is still shaking. So I ask you, is your bed shaking? I'm asking, is your bed still shaking?
I didn't get that part, sorry.
I said somebody said that a happy home is when the bed is still shaking. So I put it to you,
Still shaking.
my guests on the show today. Is
It's
your
still
bed
shaking.
still
Oh.
shaking?
It's still shaking. Oh.
Amaka? It's shaking.
It's still shaking.
It's shaking very well. We,
That was
we
shaking.
thank the
It starts
Lord.
to shake. Oh. It
We,
starts
we,
to shake. Oh.
yeah, no, you don't even need to hear your own. I know it's shaking.
Even look and remember, shake.
You want to shake it this night? Okay,
Yes.
no problem. You are free to.
Yes.
You have the certificate. No wahala.
So this concept of,
Oh my God.
not going to bed, as in going to bed, like you have issues, you have to solve it here and then, like
Yes.
I think for
Very
me,
important, actually.
but from what I observe, like my cousin, that's the son of that same man, will say, they trash every issue every night and all that. But I don't think it cut across broad, if we want to be real. I don't think it cut across board. For me, I don't think that has been practicable because, everybody grows with different sense of problem solving. The way you will solve problem. And it is good that, just like somebody said that, sometimes the sun need to go down. You get, they say, don't let the sun go down. Sometimes the sun need to go down.
Okay.
Some, like for me, I just like, okay, since this issue, so that let me just escape. But that doesn't mean that I will just go, okay, let me rest.
Okay, so when you escape, what are you doing?
I just do something that will just appeal to me to make me cool down.
Okay, so that's like taking a walk.
Taking a walk, taking a
Okay.
break, like
Okay.
that. So that, because at those points,
the heat of the
at the
moment,
heat of the
yeah.
moment, at those points, there is the anger can be flared, the heart is pumping, emotions is riding, you cannot articulate word. So one word, so you can say this word and all those things. So in order to just avoid all those things, come out, then come back to
Okay.
build on it.
So there's one that I think we'll just, once we talk about this last one, then we'll call it a day. There's also a myth about cohabiting, people in a relationship cohabiting. So they say cohabiting helps check compatibility. How true?
That one, ó ti lọ o.
What do you know?
Ó ti lọ. Hey!
But funny enough, research has shown that couples who live together before marriage are more likely to have problems in marriage and even divorce. So it's not all, but a good percentage of couples who lived together before marriage have the tendency of having problems in their marriage. And I don't know how your your wedding night was, but for me, no, let's not even go to that one. In fact, let's not go to that one. That
No,
will take another long
it
time.
start from there, no?
No. Let's not go there. I see you have a lot to say about that. For me, I just feel like looking forward to that wedding night when I'm going to be together with my husband that I have been courting. It should count for something, really. Like I should be able to look forward to it.
Yeah.
It
It's
should
what
be
everybody
something
look forward
I
to now.
should be looking forward to with so much expectations of, oh wow, I'm going to my home. Now, this is my husband's house. I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know if you have a contrary view to that. Amaka?
Um, so I'm assuming the basis of this discussion is not Christian or not Christian, right?
Mm-mm.
Let's go with common sense.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, there's a saying in Yoruba that what you are not going to eat, you should not put inside your
Ohun
mouth.
tá a jẹ àgbọ̀ fi irun mú.
Yoruba
Bẹ́ẹ̀
man.
ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àgbọ̀
You're
fi
such a Yoruba
àgbọ̀
man.
fi irun mú. Ah.
You know, even if you know that, even if I want to, if I want to buy bread, as an example, I won't go to the shop and I want to test if the bread is soft. I will squeeze the life out of the bread.
You will pay for it.
You go opposite.
Buy my market. Okay, don't spoil like if you want to buy. Don't spoil my market. And I feel like that's what we are doing. In the name of let's get to know you, we are spoiling market because it's not every cohabiting relationship that leads to marriage. How many
Yeah.
people do you want to cohabit with before you find the
Yes,
person you
exactly.
marry?
True.
How many people did you
Question.
choose
And
to
it's a spirit.
Question.
Yeah.
Loud
and
question.
your body count. So maybe
Body count. Hey.
body count
Mm.
is 10,
Hmm.
cohabiting is 5. How many?
Yeah.
It just
Ha.
in the long run, it doesn't make common sense to me. I feel like
Hmm.
if I think you are worthy to be cohabited with, then and you thinking of getting married, and if you are willing to live in the same household, have me do things that a wife would do, or have me do things that a husband would do, then you had better make a commitment because I don't come for cheap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Put a ring
Well,
on it.
that's very loud.
Yeah.
Put a ring on it.
No, it's not just the ring, it's the
Yeah. It's
commitment.
me commitment. Yeah. Let
Yes.
it be. Let
Yes,
it be
no need
seen.
to.
Like
Yeah,
you
it's
need
good
to
to.
go
You have to be
all
Yeah.
the way.
committed.
You really need to go all the way.
All the
If you
Yes.
way.
Because
want,
like
yes, you really need to go all the
because
way. Like if you want to start, you really need to go all the way.
All the way.
otherwise don't
You know,
start.
because you want her to cook for you, you want her to pack food for you
Ah.
want her to do wifely duties, everything.
You. You. You.
And so many of these people,
You
especially
know. You know.
men,
Yeah. Wait. Wait. Wait.
especially men,
Wait.
they will even come to your house and tell you what they want to eat. As in, if you cook it in a way, they tell you it's not sweet, man.
No. I think one of the things you have to look at is also your. Your space. The moment you start giving your space off, I don't think you are worthy. You have value anymore. You get, because this thing is all about value.
Yeah.
You get, if I
So I
value
think
you.
maybe you should clarify your space, Toby. Just ahead, break it down because when you
Yes.
say your space,
I mean also physical space, as in physical space, and
mm-hmm,
also the other space,
body space.
body space, physicals and body space. You get, the moment somebody start piercing through that, it demeans value. You get, it demeans value. So I think it's not something that is worthy of it. It's not worthy of it. So
Not
if
worthy.
somebody wants to get into your space, the person needs to make a commitment on a long-term run, that it is you and it is you. Another thing is that don't feel like because maybe there is, let me just use the word offense, or just to, maybe there is something you want to appeal to the person by giving the person some level of privilege. You get, okay, let me bake some snacks. He will be happy. Before you look, things will start going down spiral.
I
So
I want to include this as well. If you can hear me, I need to include this as well. It's not just the men, it's also the women. We have women depending on men for livelihood, women turning men into their sources of income. We
Very
have
true.
women moving to men's homes so that the men will
Yeah,
focus
yeah.
on education and so that the men will take care of them. And I actually know men that are willing to marry and the girls are not willing to marry, but they are willing to live in the house and cook for them and all of that. And I'm like, why is she
Yeah.
Oh, probably have to make up for it.
You make it sound like, oh, it's only the men that are asking for some of these things. But no, it is not.
They're actually ladies.
Like,
You
Yeah.
know,
it only
yeah,
for ladies to that are
yes,
encouraging
yes.
you to do. They are going to visit your parents. They are cooking. They are doing everything, but they don't want to marry you. They are paying
Hmm.
school fees.
Ah.
They are funding hospital. They are buying clothes. They are sending her on trip abroad, and she doesn't want to marry you.
Wow.
Do you see? So
How do you
no.
explain that? Bumi, you wanted to say
Yeah.
something?
No, I was just going to add that yes, really, because I've seen it before. I remember in school there was this guy and girl that were cohabiting, and I kept wondering because the girl was doing everything, and coupled with that, the guy would beat her. Like beat her to the point that she would be taken to the hospital to be treated, and she
Wow.
didn't mind. Like you could tell that the guy was really fed up. The guy didn't even want her. Like he didn't hide it. But this girl, she she didn't want to leave, and she didn't leave up to the point where I left that particular accommodation. She did not
Accommodation.
leave.
Okay,
So
so
there are actually girls that I don't.
they're
Go
actually
ahead.
girls
You want
that
to?
I've
There are actually
heard.
girls, but
Okay, just
maybe
finish.
coming. Sometimes I feel some of them are coming from abusive background. They've experienced some level of abuse, and because of that, they have normalized those kind of situations. Because this
Hmm.
particular one that I experienced, I saw it, I couldn't understand it, but definitely there were deeper issues.
Yes, very true. I
Hmm.
So
agree with
sometimes it's
that.
just beyond the surface. Exactly.
I agree
Yeah.
with that because I've met someone actually in school that, as in way back in the university, like this one, they did not even know where their relationship was going to head, and this boy would beat this girl blue black, and you talk to her, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, no, it's not his fault. It's me. I'm just a stubborn person. He knows how to
Trauma.
keep me
Yeah.
in
Trauma.
check."
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? He knows how to keep you in check as your father. Abi as who?
Should we say some people fall victim of all
I
these
don't
things due
understand.
to
How would a
vulnerability?
man beat you and you still stay with him because you feel he knows how to handle you? Are you a machine that they are handling? I don't understand.
It's not a tata kuku car. Yes, now you know tata kuku. You will push it and
It will push you back.
it will push you. So the car knows that there are some cars that it is only some people that knows how to start them
Yeah.
that will come. So you get, but vulnerability should
Oh
not bring you
no!
to
Wow,
that.
it's been a beautiful session with you guys. Really, I enjoyed the whole
Thank you.
conversation. I don't know if our video is ready to be played. I
I think
don't
it
know.
should be
Should
ready.
is it ready to be played? Okay, let's just try and see if our video comes up. I actually wanted it to come before the conversation, but right now, technical issues. It's coming after the conversation. But we'll still just listen in and hear what other people have to say about this. So it's not just about what we are saying
Do we
here.
have questions too?
Yeah, so no, I'm not seeing any question. I'm just seeing comments. Okay, so how do Mabel say the bed needs to shake? Oh.
Hey, it's not the table now or the freezer.
The bed. And Kolademu, you was say, Mr. Toby, this table you are shaking. I don't know at what point, but you were shaking the table, obviously. Mary Benyo says, build healthy boundaries and respect your values.
Thank you,
Very
ma.
key.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank you. Yeah.
cohabiting is a no.
No.
Right. Yeah, so the truth is, if you have the milk for free, you don't necessarily
You
have
need
to
the
pay
cow.
for the
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yes.
That's the truth.
Very
Yeah.
true.
So Olufemi Elizabeth said, yes, so they just don't understand cuddle.
Hey!
Men, that you people don't understand cuddle. And I think I agree. Because small touch like this.
Pew!
The cuddler situation.
Ah,
Pew!
And sometimes you have to tell them, I just want a
No, no, no,
cuddle.
no. Toby, come and help me to pick this thing. Pew. You
All
know,
right, so
it's the joy. It's the joy
are we
that
ready
is
for our
part of the
video?
joy.
Are we ready for the video? Okay, so we'll just play the video now and then we'll wrap up. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying till this time. I'll be so grateful. I'm so grateful. So we'll just take the video. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so one, my time. My husband can wake me up at 2 a.m. for sex. Wait, but it is marriage. I have to do it. Did you say 2 a.m.? Yeah. Okay, second is I love to talk, and my husband does not like to talk. So it's been kind of difficult trying to adjust to that system, but we make it work. We talk sometimes. I've learned to keep quiet. So that's what marriage is all about. Compromise, make adjustments, and keep making adjustments.
Okay, my apology language is service. Actually, I'm not I'm not very big on saying I'm sorry and admitting to mistake with words of mouth. I love words, but when it comes to sorry, I find it difficult. So what I do is this: I find something that interests my wife, like cooking. I don't cook all the time, like cooking or washing dishes or doing a house job alone. To the point that she will have to come to me and be like, well done. So from the point she says well done on anything I do, we kickstart our conversation. So I just asked something that still make her. So I feel put this one, I feel added this one. So the moment she starts responding to me, I just feel in my heart that yes, we're on the same page, we are back. So my apology love language is service.
So can I be with someone who becomes less attractive to me as time goes on? Yes, why not? I'm not just getting married to your body. I'm getting married to you. You are beyond just your body. So when I say I love you, it's a commitment to you. And with you, there's also the time. How do I explain this to these tailors in church? So I also put time as a factor. I know that with time you're going to get old, your body is going to fade away little by little. So making up my mind to love you now when you're young and when you look beautiful, as the world will put it, is making up my mind to love you even when you're old. So yes, definitely.
All right. Well, what I ordered versus what I did not. I got what I ordered, but I also got some things I did not order. So maybe should I be specific? Okay, well, bossiness. I got extra of bossiness.
Extra source of
Yeah,
masculinity.
yes. But everything else, of course, was what I got, what I wanted. What I wanted to see in a man, a believer, born again, passionate about God, full of vision, full of drive, full of ambition, and just on fire for God. But there's some extra things you did not really expect to see, which when you get, you have to adjust, make allowances, and still be considerate and understanding in marriage.
Yes, so being solely dependent on my husband, and my husband fully providing for the house, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, if we follow scriptures, that's their direct responsibility. But me, myself, Annette, I cannot do that. I cannot cope because there are other needs that I will have that he may not just be able or willing. He may be able to, but he may not be willing to. Even my own father, there are certain needs I had that he was not willing to provide. So, man, I got to have my own money, no matter how small. And of course, it has to be big. Plenty money. The more money, the more Benjamins, the more happiness and love in the marriage, man. Thank you.
Okay. Before he became a man, he was a boy, he was a child. And every child should have responsibilities everywhere in the house. Everywhere in the house, including the kitchen, boys too. And if he grew up like that, it will be easy. But as a husband who doesn't know that, his wife is supposed to help him to know it. So it shouldn't be a stereotyped kind of living where he's in the kitchen because the ladies, his wife is ill or something. If she's ill and he's not used to it, there will still be problems because he won't know what to do. So really, the husband should be conversant with his whole house, okay? And the kitchen shouldn't be left out. He should feel free in the kitchen, cooking or washing or whatever it is, because then the children will be wholesome as well.
I think another two.
Oh, wow. So there you have it. What people have to say about certain myths in relationships and in marriages. So we can see that these myths are not necessarily true.
True.
And they can impact negatively on your relationship and your marriage if you bank on those myths. It was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outing. First outing, actually. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing to my channel.
Thank you.
It's just so amazing. It's amazing. Like the first 1 week,
Yeah.
just after 1 week, I started with one subscription, and today I think I'm on 200.
200.
Wow! Thank you so much. And please, if you haven't subscribed,
Yeah.
click on it right
And
now.
amazing content are really loading. They are loading. They are coming up on that
Yes.
channel. So
On a monthly
watch
basis.
out.
On a monthly basis,
Watch
we're going
out.
to be bringing up topics that borders on relationships, marriages, just so that we can get better at this thing called marriage. Because I see no reason why I should go into a marriage and not be happy. No, it shouldn't be the case. We deserve to be happy. We deserve every bliss that comes with marriage. So please, we need to just be patient, walk the walk. Okay? Please, walk the walk. Patience is key in marriage, and we need to put in work. Thank you for being with me. Toby.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm grateful.
Amaka, my darling. Ah, thank you. Boom, boom. Love you too, darling. Thank you for doing this with me. I really, really appreciate
You're
you
welcome.
guys. Like, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And all my viewers, thank you. And there's no show without you.
Yes.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And just kept, the whole place was buzzing, fire emojis here and there, Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today. And until we come your way again next month, it's going to be on a monthly basis, but I'll try as much as possible to put in content, like maybe on a weekly basis. Yeah, thereabout. But every month we'll have a live show. Yes, and then we're going to be opening up our Instagram and Facebook channels as well, so that we'll have those from Instagram and those from Facebook also joining the conversation. Thank you very much. And as we close
our
this,
technical crew too.
Yes, I just want to say thank you to the man back end.
Yes.
Bolu. Awesome. And my wonderful, wonderful friend, Moji. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your sacrifices. I really appreciate what you're doing. Thank you so much. So till we come your way next month, I would like you to remember something. Love is a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. All you just need to do is nurture it and watch it blossom. That's it. Till we come your way again, This is me saying bye bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye. Bye bye.